Sorry guys, pretty much the connection cut out a little bit. Well, once again guys, if you guys want to catch more Hot Golf every Saturdays and Sundays as a backup, I am your awesome creator guys, most popular name of all time, Zach Dawson. And today's date is September 17th on a Saturday morning, on the weekends.
Nice on.
Well, one awesome community guys out of 357 mods and our followers altogether. Um, But yeah, if you guys want to catch more Hot Sauce Golf, we're down to the last two characters, and that would be him and Iceman. Which Iceman's going to be kind of like a
Nice on.
peacemaker at this point. So other than that, also have no worries, maybe not much to worry about. So you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Also, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal. Nice pickup. I needed that. Good way to start, guys. Taking on the same character probably for the third time, but second and like ninth time. But I would say fourth or fifth. But you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Also, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now is power. And that's how we meet new creators, new friends, guys, one by one. If you're only live streaming on YouTube, well, guys, Zach Dawson is a very awesome popular name from 1912 to 2022. But anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys, one by one, in my 6 years on YouTube, 4 years on Twitter, all we gotta do, guys, is share, tweet, and follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more.
Nice shot.
My stuff's been incredibly good, guys, so there's no other worries, no other texture, and that's a pretty
Nice
good shot,
on.
too. Depending how Raul can do something for a change. He'll pretty much masturbate himself or something. But if any of you guys have an account on Twitter, the best chance you guys can have an opportunity. All you gotta do, guys, is share,
Nice on.
follow, share, and tweet on Twitter. My name, guys, on Twitter is Zach Dawson, 824-656-00. I have been on Twitter, guys, for 4 years.
Nice in.
YouTube, 6 years. My love and I, 1,910 days today. 1910. So I had to work this morning, and then since I get through an hour 25 to an hour and a half this morning, you guys already recall, no live stream tonight. Love and I have a business dinner going on, and pretty much anything else we can really, do whatever. Hold on. I'm gonna get one of the values back in tech for a minute. Okay, there we go. Morning, Nadine. How's it going? Make a lot of shout outs. Welcome back. Sorry about the connection, guys. I mean, I did not even know it was going to happen. Well, we should be okay now. I think we should be. But yeah, guys, Zach Dawson, 824-656-00. But all you guys gotta do is share, tweet, and follow. Tell me your first and last name, your numbers, and home. More. If you guys have an account on Steam, and if you guys like playing plenty of nice gameplay, nice graphics, nice comparisons. Anything else that can really help each other out? That's pretty much more occupied too. But one awesome community out of 357 mods and our traditional followers. That's really something to really achieve and also touch base on. Yeah, guys, if you're looking to make pretty much any gaming purchases of one of two different ways, you guys are welcome to use your own credit card or go after a couple of Steam gift cards if you want.
Nice
They
shot.
pretty much have a pretty good size amount, like say 20, 50, 100 even, or something like that. So it's pretty much hearing that for the first time, or pretty much anything else to, do whatever. Pretty much not much to sabotage, or pretty much self-esteem rather. So yeah, guys, my top two genres I always strongly recommend is RPGs and sports, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed. Anything that can really alarm it, or pretty much anything to bring something, for example. I'm trying to think of a good YouTube poll, guys. I'm trying to see if there's a good one that can probably be suitable. Since there's really not much on IGN that I could probably bring. Maybe just a little bit, but we'll see. Well, guys, let me see if I can bring something together. with the finest, hold on, with the good movies, that has had, had that has has had plenty of. Hold on, let's see if I can give you guys a CO2 poll right here. Yeah, guys, name is Zectalsa93 on Steam. I've been doing RPGs since I was a kid. Sports ever since I was a teen. You know, I love RPGs. Love sports like sometimes football, what's this, Madden. What else? I'm more into baseball. Not good with soccer. But pretty much anything else, so on and so forth. But alright guys, that's how we strongly recommend any Zenzuis. If you guys like playing any of them, that's more excite yourself, getting prepared, and also see how good the game is. That's why I've been a big fan of any possible Zenzui, especially the two of them only. So, I love playing both of them. Great Zenzuis, hard work, nice gameplay, nice graphics, and anything else we can really result between anything. And also its popularity. With good movies has had plenty of good comedy, action, and maybe romance. Go ahead and give you guys a YouTube poll. Which of these was nice? Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a YouTube poll. We go comedy, action. Just want to see which one would be pretty much interesting, if possible. Well, guys, see if I can bring something in for this shot. That will stay on the fairway, perhaps. Just want to see what would be a good one. I don't think The Professional was an action romantic comedy, perhaps. Especially not the few. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do Ted. Go ahead and do Ted. I'm trying to see what would be the other two options. You have like other qualities. Yeah, guys, that is Steam. My name on Steam, guys, is ZachDawson93. We already done Twitter. Let's have an account on Instagram. Guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now is power. And that's how exactly we make new community members through friends one by one. You know, if you're only live streaming on YouTube, that's the important thing.
Nice.
I have Kevin guys on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, also Reddit, but no Snapchat or TikTok, especially. I'm trying to see what would be not too bad. I'm trying to think a little bit, guys, how I want to save this YouTube poll at this point. This one, guys, is going to go up to 15. Nice pickup, I needed that.
Nice in.
So far, guys, we're pretty much even with Raw after the first 4 holes. But I'm at 1 up since he made a mistake. But I'll take it. Take something cool and something much more achieving. Well, guys, alright, guys, right now we're at hole 5. Hopefully we can not make a mistake and hold on as good as we can get. Hopefully nothing sloppy like this one. But yeah, guys, Kev's been on YouTube for 5 years, 2 years on TubeChat as well. Very nice guy, very trustworthy, he's awesome. And the best thing is you guys should check him out. If you guys want more likes, support, comments, views, popularity. Also, watch hours, have an opportunity to get watch time and also get monetized. That's also a good thing too. My second Rose, Hana, how you doing? Make a love shout out. How you doing? Good to see you back, my second RD. Can you drop a super chat for me? If you don't mind. I haven't turned monetization on yet. I'm just trying to get this YouTube poll moving. Pulp Fiction. These are kind of like random, guys, so I really can't really think of any other movies that have plenty of good comedy and also the other. Pretty much whatever. Well, guys, here's your YouTube poll. It's pretty much a random question, but I don't know. But I always miss my roses too. And that would be My second rose, guys, is Sohana. Third rose is Renzi. Fourth one is Tanita, which is Burns. And number 5, guys,
Nice
Pinky
hit.
Gray. But my top one, guys, is my future fiancé. And that would be my pudding, as always. But she does have work this morning, guys, and then tomorrow. But you guys understand, I will not be live streaming tonight. Since
Nice
my love and I
hit.
have a business dinner, pretty much business dinner. Between not just her and I, but also my wise man. Pretty much my first best man, too, so. We're gonna be talking business and see how everything else goes, and see how we're doing with that, and... Oh, Alex, there we go. But I don't see why not, guys. We're gonna have much more stuff, we're gonna have good stuff to appreciate. So, not too much in theory, not too big in hand, and yeah. Those are the only couple things that we've got going on tonight, for sure. Alright guys, guys can check out Kevin, Friday through Mondays, 5 years on YouTube, 2 years on TuberChat, and so much more. But no Snapchat or TikTok though, especially. Also guys, Running Egg almost 24/7, and Sortie Monday through Saturdays. You guys can sign up for Super Chats, my second roast if you want to drop any, that'd be good. And also you too, Vizina, out of 357 mods. That would always help our awesome community up and down, but always keep it at a nice length. Pretty much a good summary and also nice results. Knowing how we can really have a big audience, but that's pretty much something we really, really need. And that's exactly how it really fits in. It really does.
Nice
But alright
shot.
guys, love, support, and respect is always the key, guys. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's
Nice
power.
on.
The most very important thing, as we watch videos in full, just like, support, comment, share, tweet, and follow guys on Twitter, Zach Dawson. Also guys on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys can vote guys, the land of 38, greatest showman at 14. Also guys, my highest stats in my 6 years, as always. My highest likes is 808, views 1478, and mods 357. That's amazing, more charming, much more to express, and that's how we meet new creators, new friends, guys, one by one. By taking your time, but not rushing it. To make it a good way and not the bad way. And we are at 2 up, guys, against Raw now. First time, this is actually our first time today, guys, that he's fast to make a comeback, but basically he only sinks a par in hand. But he makes a good one, a good long one. Also, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, a handful of IZN news, but under one awesome community and one awesome popular creator, and that's me, Zach Dawson. From 1912, guys, to 2022, from Titanic. Tano Lex, Tano AX, how you doing? Yano 2, Dang Lee, welcome back. Make a love shout out, how you doing? But so far, guys, for the first time today, we finally are in a good position to take this guy down, if we can. So the plan for tonight, guys, we have a business dinner to take on tonight. I will not be live streaming tonight until, as soon as I get through an hour and 25 to an hour and a half this morning. Next stream will probably be tomorrow morning, because, well, you guys are getting a new episode of baseball tomorrow, so not live stream tonight. We pretty much have a couple exciting things to do. Maybe something to satisfy too, so I have no problem with that. But I did have a good night's sleep. Our Tigers won 16-0, so my love and I's high school team won 16-0. As we're now 5-0 in the first 5 games, and I will say the other team had no extra offense at this point. It's like they gave up 1 pick six, kind of like 1 interception, and then pretty much for the most part, they could not get their offensive line going. It's like you've nominated the first 4 weeks of your teams.
Nice on.
But if they're pretty good, they're average, or not too bad at all. It's like if you're on being team, you have to play like a nice team. It's like if you're a team that was in the playoffs, like say for example, in pretty much if you're playing baseball or foosball or something like that, you always want to bring your A game when it comes to having a pretty good a birdie, guys. We could have taken something better for him against Raw right now. But he's going to be able to sink something better than I can really satisfy. But yeah, probably so, guys. I mean, this would have been a little more futuristic. But I'm missing that one, too. So I'm letting Raw in the match a little bit. Maybe something more settled and also trustworthy. But it really doesn't matter. As long as we don't have to use the Putnam Street practice stop for bowling, though. And we probably will not. Especially not something else we can bring. If you guys have not connected to Neo Queen Barrel, she's at 172. Even though my opponent has to work today, this morning, she will not be able to come in today. So Barrel, guys, it's going after the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So that's going to be drawing excitement. And plenty of other good stuff too. Transition, Occupy with Kensing, also taking on pretty much some gym battles and catch a nice Pokemon for a change. Pretty Cat, how you doing? Vita Ensign, make a love shout out. Welcome back. Now, I didn't tell you guys the announcement of what game's going to be taking over for Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And you guys understand what that is? Well, after 66 episodes, Far Cry 6 is done. So, I beat the game pretty much not too long ago. And to be honest, 66 episodes is pretty good. So the game lasted, guys, during that time. So the plan going forward, after taking care of GameStop, thanks to one of my good friends this week, The Last of Us Part 1, guys, will be taken over on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, after tomorrow and Monday. I'm going to be going back into work this coming, pretty much after next week. After next week, guys. So
Nice on.
go through today, tomorrow, and then the entire week. So we have no worries, no problems on it, and pretty much everything else to take in. And pretty much has a good cushion and a nice note for it. And nice pickup for a birdie, guys. 44 feet. You see, we need these breaks in order to have an opportunity to beat an opponent in his own game, and also something else to solidify, manufacturer, or anything on it.
Nice in.
Manoyan Johnson, how you doing? Make a lot of shout out. Thanks so much. So after 8 holes, guys, I'm up by 1. I don't think it'll last forever. I don't think it should be or should not. Also, guys, Monday, well, this Monday for sure, I'm not sure what's going on. But if the chat's going to be a little bit in hand when it comes to Skywalker,
Nice on.
I'm going to try to get a new episode of Skywalker in this Monday. See how everything else has to go anything cozy, and see how it can really have a strong suit and also have strong connection for sure. Well, so I'm pretty much hoping, guys, we can get to that. And that's a nice shot right there.
Nice on.
Even though Rogue swing my 2 up to 1 up, I think he has a shot in hand. Well, guys, he's looking at 33, and he thought he was gonna miss it, but he'll take the nice stratosphere, but he's got it. But yeah, guys, I had a good night's sleep, and my opponent was tired and whatnot, but you know, I always tell myself first, guys, when it comes to good spending. You know, first, before I spoil my future wife in hand. So that's number 2. So I'm not sure if we're gonna be paying our own bill tonight. If not, I mean, if so, or anything else to maybe inspire. But we'll see how things go and see how it really has a strong suit and anything else to begin. But speaking of beginning, guys, we got some icy news to talk about today. Today's date is September 17th, 2022. On a Saturday morning, guys, for golf, and then, guys, as soon as I get through this morning, for around 25 to an hour and a half every weekend as a backup. Next stream, guys, will probably be tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Sunday. So you guys will have baseball action. MLB 22, guys, is every Saturday and Sundays. So we should have no concerns, no problems, no worries. If anything else to confuse or always occupy too. So have that going for you guys tomorrow, and then see where it stands. Pretty much occupy the most. That's not gonna even make it, as the ball pretty much has its own concern and know how to get up from a hill, as if anything else for it. Alright guys, love, support, and respect, this is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power. When we meet new community members, new friends, one by one. And anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys, one by one, all we gotta do is share, tweet, and follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Guys, my 357 mods is the highest we've ever had in my 6 years on YouTube and 4 years on Twitter. Also, guys, never give up, never surrender, never say never. That's always very understanding and very trustworthy. Always has and always will be. If you guys have an account on Twitter, by the way, you guys can share me out, tweet me out, guys, on Twitter. Zach Dawson. 824, guys. 824-656-00. I've been on Twitter for 4 years. 6 years on YouTube. My love and I, 1,910 days. 1910, guys, for her and I. As well and I are about to have an even match already. And we pretty much are. Especially if something goes wrong with this hole. With this hole and pretty much with this ball. But I won't miss this one. Pretty much anything else to begin. But yeah, guys, 4 years on Twitter, 6 years on YouTube, 1910 between my love and I. All you guys gotta do is tell me your name, your numbers, and how long you've been on Twitter. And pretty much through activeness and anything else to research. As best we can and as best as I can. For our awesome community out of followers and our 357 mods together. Alright guys, that is Twitter. If you guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, shooting, racing, co-op games like Call of Duty, Genshin Impact, Lego games, Elder Scrolls, any games you really want to have nice gameplay. Graphics, comparisons, fan base. My top 2 Zanzi's, guys, my top 2 Zanzi's of all time that I always enjoy. I pretty much do a hell of a job on the 2 of them. It's RPGs and sports, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, what do you call it? Other RPGs like Dragon Quest. You know, any games you really can think of that can get me alarming right now. I always have fun. They're pretty much my favorites of all time between the 2 Zanzi's. Like I said, guys, RPGs and sports. I've been playing Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, or Assassin's Creed ever since day one. They're pretty much really good Zanzi's. I enjoy them. And much more to exercise the demons. By taking on enemies, taking on side quests, main missions, you know, grinding, exploration. Which everybody, I mean, most of you guys like exploration. That can help out anything for sure, and, you know, have some nice fun with it. And nice pickup, guys.
Nice game.
Let's see how Vol can really answer. As I make a nice hill battle of making this birdie. I don't think it's missing this one. Other than that, guys, it's more to golf. A couple of golf games like Everybody's Golf, or going into the PS1 Classic or something. I don't know if Steam has any of that or not, but you guys can research them. Okay, guys, the name is Zach Dawson93 on Steam. If you guys have any co-op friends you play with and want to get back to playing with, like Call of Duty, Genshin Impact, any games you guys can really have a chance to play, they pretty much have those games, for example. Steam has a bunch of games. From any Zanzi's you guys can search for, look at one of the main covers, or anything. They pretty much have tremendous games you are looking to play and also have satisfying results. Whatever is more to figure out, too. So they got plenty of good, impressive games. You really can play, have nice gameplay, nice graphics, and good comparisons. Alright guys, that is Steam and Twitter. If you guys have an account on Instagram. Remember guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive, loyal, and now it's power. Guys, and check out Kevin, Friday through Mondays. If you guys really want extra popularity, want extra likes, support, comments, views, popularity, watch hours.
Nice
So you guys
on.
can help each other get monetized and whatnot. That's pretty much much more accurate too. Um, I have Kevin guys on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, but no Snapchat
Nice
or
in.
TikTok. TIK guys, TIK, TOK. TikTok instead of looking at a clock at this point. This is pretty much 8 o'clock somewhere, or listen to that one
Nice
classic
in.
tune. What's it, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12. You know. And that's all about, guys. It's all about rocking and rolling tonight. At this point, Love and I and our best man will have that tonight, for example. What we pretty much really are to begin. So yeah, guys, Kevin's been on YouTube for 5 years for our awesome community. 2 years on Tuber Chat. Now, the best chance he can always try to come in
Nice
is every
on.
couple days, exactly. So he's a very nice guy, very awesome. Nice to hang out with, and he comes in anytime he wants. Every couple days, for example. See how I'm doing with our channels, or pretty much anything else that has a bright star
Nice
future.
on.
Our awesome community and anything else to bring. Well, like I said, guys, I don't use Snapchat. I don't use TikTok. Pretty much into the population or anything else to converse and or pretty much confirm. So guys, so check out Kevin Friday through Mondays, guys. If you need some help and want some help. Running Egg almost 24/7, and Sorty Monday through Saturdays. Alright guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive, loyal, and knowledge is power. You guys already know my highest mods is 357, and our followers. Born again, but there and back again. And that, guys, was a tale by Bilbo Baggins from Lord of the Rings, and also The Passing Actor. And that happened earlier this year. Very nice man, very elderly. That took the role since the very first Lord of the Rings movie. I know he was not in number 2. Maybe like a couple flashbacks between him and, Bilbo, what do you call it? Frodo Baggins played by Eliza Wood, maybe? But
Nice
it's usually
shot.
something more memorable, more of a nice summary. But the most very important thing, guys, I always allow super chats, any super stickers, or super thanks. Those are really considered and also exciting. I encourage always, guys, 9 times out of 10 to drop the super chats. If you guys want to help out our awesome community, any super chats, any stickers, anything that can help you out, I always recommend it. So, doesn't drop them
Nice
in.
shot.
All you gotta do is give it a thumbs up. Have anything else to occupy. Well, guys,
Nice
the most
on.
very important thing is we watch videos in full. Like, support, comment, share, tweet, follow guys on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Zach Dawson, that's me. 1912 to 2022. And apparently he was about to get that ball in the hole, but he pretty much put little bit of too much speed. Pretty much too much speed, too much more accuracy. And maybe something worthy on that. And that's going to be sort of the hole. That was close.
Nice touch.
Very close, guys, but get a nice hit and touch on it. And you guys can vote a land of 38 and the greatest summit at 14. But we got some easy news to talk about today, guys. Any shoutouts? Bring them in. And also, bring your super chats. Anytime you want. I'm hungry for super chats. I'm ready to eat some of that up. As much as I can really send us some. Well, guys, we got some easy news to talk about this morning. Pretty much anything else for our awesome community. Today's date, September 17th, 2022. A handful of IC news, guys, every 19 to 20. The first 19 to 20 minutes. But in one awesome community, and your favorite, popular, awesome creator. And that's me, guys, Zach Dawson. From Titanic from 1912 to 2022 of this year. So, as you guys can see today, the first 24 minutes of Valkyrie Asylum. So welcome to check out, guys, the gameplay of that. And it was pretty much something that can really start astounding. See how the game is, see how the graphics are. But the video, guys, is only a little over 24 minutes. So basically, the game It's kind of like, for Hollow Knights or, Age of Empire. Which I haven't played Age of Empire, but one thing I will say, the game is astounding. Kind of like World of Warcraft, kind of like,
Nice shot.
kind of like Lord of the Rings, but different. Pretty much differently, and also excellency, and also royalty. So it could be either or, could be anything to. That's why I like a game, guys, like Valkyrie Asylum. It could have something to inspire. But if I had to guess how the game is, I would say probably good. But it all depends. So you're welcome to check out, guys, a video on that today for over 24 minutes. Also, guys, there's no games and DLC today. DLC, guys, what does it stand for? Downloadable content today. And they are marked down as much as 70%. As Nintendo, guys, is running a massive ESOP deal. The only two people I know, guys, in real life today that has something like that, it's pretty much my future wife and also Neil Queen Bell too.
Nice shot.
You guys can connect to Neil Queen Bell. I actually headlined their YouTube channel. She's back up to 172, and we make a marvelous shot to the hole. I think Ron, guys, he's gonna try it, of course. And he's got it. Nice work. That way he keeps his one up in. I mean, sometimes I make chip and shots, sometimes I don't. Never is more to my liking. Alright, guys, all the best ways today is to unlock new recipes in the game, guys. What do you call it? Let's check this out for a minute. And that would be, guys, the new recipes in a game called Dreamlight Valley. You guys can check out how you guys can get new recipes on it. I don't play a game like that, especially it's kind of like what we call Ratatouille, kind of like having a rat, controlling a human by making any soups, any variety of meat, fruit, or anything. Pretty much anything I have good focus on. I haven't seen Ratatouille for a while, but it's a good comedy. It's based on a true story. Good movie altogether, and yeah, I mean the movie itself is not too bad for what it is. I know the actors that play him, but as long as it's not compared to Garfield, or prior to Sonic or Mario and Luigi at this point. So you guys can check out the new recipes on Disney Dreamlight Valley. I mean, some of the recipes will surprise you, and pretty much maybe make in real life in the future. Let's hope I can have that. Alright, guys, since my love and I have not gone back to Cobra Kai yet, apparently there's a little something we can really add right now. As you guys can check out what you guys need to know involving, after the epic season 5 finale. I did not watch it. See us not watch it. Morning Killer Day, how you doing, sir? Make a love shout out, my man. Pretty much one of my main partners. How are you? Good to see you, my man. But as you guys can see, Cobra Kai Season 5 ending has been explained, and Burning Quest is involving Season 6. As long as it's not Division 6 for Men in Black. Alright, guys, and nice pickup. We're even after 16 holes. So Mr. Killer, Double J, Gaming, Double 2. Any nice gaming lately, or have you gotten yourself a copy of the new Last of Us Part 1? You guys will get the series premiere next Tuesday and Wednesday. It's coming up this week. So, you guys remember the only game I've beaten was on the PS4 after 6 years? And that would be, guys, The Last of Us Part 2 after 27 episodes. So that game overall was really, really, really good. MHY Lazada TV, how you doing? Now, as I'm looking at the burning questions right now, pretty much anything else for so. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on detail right now. My opponent does not know a history lesson on this one. So, involving the efforts involving the fifth season finale coming out of Cobra Kai this week. apparently there's been some burning questions at this point. What's going on with Zon Kreese and whatnot. So basically, for the most part, so basically, there's pretty much anything else 9 times out of 10. The reason why he was in jail is because of the efforts of, you know, having Tori Nichols, guys, played by Payne List, when to become the first ever woman, or pretty much female athlete, to become the All-Valley female champion when it comes to karate. So basically, as of this point in time, they're thinking that Zon Kreese, he could be the main villain. He could be the main villain, but apparently, I'm not sure what the research or the comments should be involving Terry Silver. I mean, Terry Silver should be done pretty soon. And like I said, my love and I have not seen the finale quite yet. But one thing I will say, it's also involving guys the love triangle between Miguel, Sam, and Robbie. Once those two are finally friends again, so much more to develop tenderness and also developing attention, perhaps. Pretty much at his first time, maybe at his quickest.
Nice shot.
Maybe something else to refer to and pretty much document. So basically, I'm not sure if I told you guys, but the brutal wave and the brutal wave between Johnny and Daniel, they were trying to trick Kreese to getting out of jail, and the reason why he would be out of it is because of revenge that he wants to get on Terry. So basically, guys, he pretty much hates both of them, but 9 times out of 10, we got to see what's going on with that. So if he were to get released, I'm guessing possibly it's pretty much a testimonial involving Stingray. So basically it could be anything either or whatever is going to come out of the involving that. Like I said, we have not seen the finale yet, but we might watch it tonight. Also, guys, involving the new sensei that was recently introduced, that would be towards Cobra Kai. Pretty much in the dealings for Silver. Good morning, Silver Dave. How you doing? With a love shout out. Good to see you. Haley Silver died, guys. Haley Silver from Ocean's 11. I didn't know he passed away this week. And we had a pretty good match with Raw already. We're gonna go to a tournament in a minute. See how things go with the structure. But it came down to the last couple holes. So basically, I'm not sure what he's going to be doing next in Cobra Kai, perhaps, but so it was her and Terry Silver as the main villains of Cobra Kai as senseis. So the big question is, guys, where does Kim Dun-Un go next? So what it really does, guys, involving the questions of what's going to be happening in Season 6 of Cobra Kai is real simple. That he could stick around and probably lead a new force of Cobra Kai, was that it'll lead us towards our next question. So it really depends. And what happens with Cobra Kai, perhaps? Well, so basically, I would say, I mean, ever since, you guys remember, back in Season 1, back when Beloved and I did not know when Cobra Kai was going to premiere, for the most part. I mean, we obviously did not know what the series was, of how good the show was going to be. But one thing I will say, since Ho and I have been watching Cobra Kai for a long time, we pretty much know what it really has to be done for. I mean, you have Johnny on one side, and then you have Daniel on the other side at this point in time. So basically, Daniel took the opportunity of going through Miyagi-Do, and then it was way before Daniel got put his own dojo for that. So, obviously, if I had to guess, it could be one of two, but I'm not positively sure. Oh wait, but if I hit that, it's going to be a cactus. Let's got to be careful here. Probably just go a little under power. There you go. It's like if I would have hit that stupid cactus, guys, I would have a weird shot, but I'll take it. So, it goes on to state the following, guys. What if Johnny and perhaps Daniel could create something better? Involving the dojo they have right now. Involving the Efforts of Kreese. Well, maybe the Efforts of Kreese or Cherry Silver. They have fed out, guys. This could definitely happen. But apparently they haven't seen the last of Cobra Kai, to be honest. So, I think it's going to refer to a couple of good ideas. Maybe like something suitable. Involving the tournament. So basically, guys, involving Season 6 of Cobra Kai, saying, will the kids join Miyagi-Do? Well, there's always one way to find out, see how the students can take in, and I'll suck right in. So, involving Kenny, Tori, and Devin, they pretty much, they could take on Cobra Kai. So basically, they're trying, there's a bit of a rumor involving Season 6 that he could join Miyagi-Do, but that's pretty much another option to take in. And involving a new dojo, there's only two dojos, guys, for example. You have Miyagi-Do, for example, and Cobra Kai. But those are the only two dojos that basically started, guys, between the first few seasons, for example. So, and it goes on to say, guys, involving this article, involving what's going to be happening pretty much in the sixth season. But people are thinking it's going to be the final season. I mean, and which, guys, it might. It might do so, or it might not. So it goes on to say that Kim Dun-eun from Cobra Kai could start a new U.S. dojo, perhaps. I mean, that's pretty much the big question. Pretty much kind of like a finalized answer. Pretty much trustworthy question on it. But it all depends. So basically, guys, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens if there's gonna be a sixth season by next year. Once guys, it could happen. It might happen. Involving the new tournament that got announced. So I would say probably. Like 75 to 80% chance that there's going to be a sixth season of Cobra Kai, perhaps for next year for Netflix. So I will say my love and I are not there between 9 and 10, between the final two episodes of the fifth one, but we're probably gonna get to some of that this week. I'll say probably tonight, guys, or I mean, since he's gonna be really tired when it comes to work, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We have to get through as much as we can, though. Maybe like the other one or the other few. We got a little extra power, a little extra cheese, and not too much of a shot. But we'll take 24.75 to remain the basis. We got somebody go ahead and almost skill 30. And nice pickup. We needed that.
Nice in.
Alright guys, you're welcome to check out from Assassin's Creed 2 to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. These are the best Assassin's Creed games of all time. The top two that stand out the closest is real simple. Valhalla and Odyssey. Which Odyssey is for free on Epic Game Store perhaps, along with one other game to be honest, but you know, like I said, I love Assassin's Creed now. You know, instead of liking it, I love it. But the one game I am buying next year is real simple. Assassin's Creed Mirage. Killer J, are you getting Assassin's Creed Mirage next year for the PS5? Or the Xbox Series? I mean, for one, I'm thinking about it, for example. Now that I think about it or try to research on it. Pretty much one thing, maybe like two things in the pocket.
Maybe.
But yeah, guys, Mirage is coming out next year for Assassin's Creed. For the PS5, Xbox Series, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the shot right about here. Make sure it does not send out the whole lot. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 sounds pretty nice too. I can see that game doing so well. We also have Final Fantasy 16, which I am really duking that game out by the summer of next year. Which I probably am. So. That game's going to be astounding, it's going to be great. See how it can really compare between Final Fantasy 15, for example. So, I will say 16 should be interesting. Very interesting at all times. So we'll see how that's going to go. And I think it's going to do pretty good. See how it stretches out for the most part. So that game's not coming out, guys, till September. Actually, until summer by then. You also have other games that are coming in too. I don't have any info on Prince of Persia as a remake, but I for one am still not interested. I for one am not. But Final Fantasy 16, Street Fighter, and other games coming out of this week. Especially coming out of today for Tokyo Games, so it's pretty much, it's going to have a strong influence, strong suit, and a nice, pretty good position. But it all depends. Also, guys, you're welcome to check out the sort of version schedule, which means more events sooner. So welcome to check out, guys, when you guys can have an opportunity to have a detail and also have satisfying results, perhaps. And that would be, for example, for Genshin Impact version 3.1.
Nice.
As they already have a version 3.1 after 3.0 this week, for the last couple weeks or something. Like I said, I don't play Genshin Impact, but it's always plenty of excitement, and also, as long as it does not swell altitude or something. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and draw right about here. I'll take out the chat in a minute, since I focus on one side towards another.
Shot.
Or the other. And not bad of a shot. I'll take 196. Morning, baby. How you doing? Making a little shout out. Last night, LC is on 5-0. Way to go. Yep. Malov and I had a good tremendous time. Our team won 16-0. So the other team could be balling, forgot to cook their eggs, maybe forgot to sing a song to themselves. As long as we can sing "Thank You for Being a Friend," perhaps.
Nice in.
Or probably singing a song from Family Matters. But it's usually something. Well, I guess Malov and I have a business dinner date with our wise man tonight, and I think it's going to be interesting how it plays, how things stick out for the most part. Alright, guys, let's see what else we have this morning. That's not going to be overreads. Pretty much overbalance.
Nice on.
Welcome to check out, guys, 26 minutes of PS5 demo gameplay, guys, of Wulong Fallen Dynasty. Wulong Finding Dynasty, guys. That game's kind of like Lords of the Fallen, and that's a pretty good shot. Nice work.
Nice in.
So basically, I think that game's kind of like Lords of the Fallen. Guys, this is 26 minutes of gameplay of Wulong Fallen Dynasty. Could be like that, could be pretty much any other sword slashing game, for example. I think it's kind of like that, or it's kind of like
nice shot.
God of War. This main character is not Kratos. Depending what this guy's name is, but or much more to occupy. My point says we're meeting at 5. That's right. Is there anything going on after that, sweetness? Killer J, I'd like to introduce you to my future fiancé, my puddin'. Killer J, my puddin' was Dawson, RD, Killer J. Killer J is pretty much into good gaming, like I am. Like all of us are in our awesome community. And that's probably going to be... Yeah, that's definitely not going to be on its horse to get on the green at this point. And pretty much towards its resolvement.
Charmed.
Yeah, very charmed, very honored, and that ball is going to be overreaching. Well, guys, welcome to check out the playlist to catch up with the games of Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto, guys. That all of us have missed. Well, let's celebrate GTA 5's 9th birthday by planning how to conquer your GTA backlog. So GTA's been around for 9 years. Maybe like more than that. Coming out of Rockstar Gaming. So I enjoyed GTA, but I I pretty much can or cannot observe any more than that. I pretty much could agree more than that. But the only GTA games I've only been was Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, Chinatown Wars, um, Vice City Stories, I did say that. But GTA 4, no. I obviously did not overlook it, or pretty much document it, or anything else for sure. That's gonna be a good stop right about there.
Nice on.
You see, guys, if I was playing real life golf with my best man and also pretty much my future fiance, she would help me do plenty of golf. It was if I would have played real, I
Nice
would not be
hit.
that good. When it comes to basketball or being one of the quarterbacks for the Steelers or any other NFL team, could be anything to bring. Alright, guys, I could definitely say we have no plans today involving the one thing they may or may not satisfy. What that really could take in. What that could really respond to, guys, is something
Nice shot.
prohibited, maybe something normal, something to kids. As Xbox reiterates, guys, that the Xbox Series X and S will not go up in price. Will go up in smoke, rather. It's like if they were to bring the price together, I would say probably not. But it all depends on Mike Spencer, the head CEO of Xbox, if he wants to raise the price or not. But so basically, he has no plans. I mean, obviously, he has no plans of doing that. You know, look, Xbox Series X and S have not had any other price to begin. But if you look at both prices, guys, for example, Xbox Series S is over $300 plus, pretty much almost in the 320s. Now the letter X, for example. The letter X, guys, is nearly $500 with the PS5, so PS5 only has a bit of an increase than the Xbox Series has. Hattie, how you doing? Make a loud shout out. Are you able to connect, guys, with the Neo Queen Barrel? If that's okay with you. Barrel's at 172 right now. As long as we're not looking at the Patriots head coach trying to get to the playoffs, and that's Bill Belichick, apparently, for the Patriots.
Thanks, Doc.
Morning, Kookie. How you doing? Make a love shout out. But do you think you would try to help me, honey? I'm doing golf, or do you think I would not suck? Not suck badly, or do whatever to stay focused and whatnot?
Nice shot.
I'll leave it on standby? That's okay. No big deal. That shot's gonna be closer than expected.
Nice on.
Alright, guys, back to IGN News this morning. Removing barriers will be a key. The only thing going forward for sure. Well, do you and I have any other plans after the business dinner day tonight? I know we could probably have a couple of nice ideas. As long as I don't have to practice for powerlifting or try to have any boxing gloves to take on Mike Tyson, take on Rocky Balboa, or anything. Not sure if that's going to work. As you guys can see, Xbox CEO Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond, as they see accessibility as the future of gaming. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm bored to play real golf, guys, for our awesome community, who knows how good I would get. You know, when it comes to having golf balls and have anything else to do, any excitement or having some nice help.
Nice on.
Pretty much coaching and whatnot, or I don't know. I mean, it would be something I could probably get into, but it's not 100% so when it comes to any days of the week. So we'll see. And that ball's not going to go past the hole right now, which it already did. Well, guys, 10 feet. Let's get up to 15, maybe. And that's good enough. But we'll see. So as far as what's going on with that, and pretty much more of status system and also extra comments involving the future, as I'm removing some of that, for example. But we'll see. But if I were to do golf, guys, it would be something different I haven't done before. but I'm always into cheerleading and also bowling.
Nice
So
shot.
all I did, guys, was only sit in the 130s this week. I don't know what happened, but we do have a new king. His name starts with a B. He beat me by a score of 139 to 132. So I mean, I mean, I haven't made a lot of shots go. I mean, the ball I always use is the Terry Vine, to
Nice
be honest,
on.
but it has plenty of hook. I was gonna say it has plenty of hook, plenty of medicinal stuff in hand, and has plenty of strikes to go to. But the
Nice
qualifying
hit.
was only in the 130s, so I'm not sure if I would have done better than that. But my high average in my 20s, guys, is 223. I've been bowling for over 20 years. High single, you guys already understand what my high single is. 204, and a high triple at 370. My favorite side is the strike. Least favorite side is splits. Never like splits. Never like, having opens when it comes to converting. I pretty much never liked it. Never had an opportunity to have athleticism on it, or, whatever. I'm just hoping I can
Nice
get
shot.
my crown back this coming Tuesday, or else I may have something to pretty much rough a bump. I mean, pretty much rough something up, or try to do something in hand to make sure I'm not hitting the same thing I'm getting below average on. So
Nice
I am
shot.
not real sure, but let's see how things go. But will I ever do golf in the future? We'll see. Like I said, it all depends. If one person can only coach me once Love and I get married, and also a future engagement in the future. It'd be something I could maybe do, as long as I get a little bit, maybe encouraged. Alright guys, back to IGN News. We have this one right here. And let me double check the hole for a minute. Maybe just go right about there. If it misses, that's going to be outstanding. Not even good. And never mind. Probably would have had some sort of different length, but I'll take it. Alright guys, we are born on the block, made man by the block, and also undone by the block. As Minecraft player, guys, we recreate Bloodborne's Johanna and beautiful mega build. I guess I got mega Lego build, perhaps. But it was not even equalization or isolation. So basically, it's coming out of Bloodborne. What's Bloodborne I did enjoy for the PS4. Did not beat it, but it was pretty much astonishing. Very exciting. Compared to Demon Souls, Dark Souls, any other Soul game. Like Bloodborne. Bloodborne was real good. I enjoyed it. Good. Graphics, combat, and some nice fun. Alright, don't work too hard, baby. I love you, and I'll see you tonight. Keep me upgraded, and also your units. SB93, how you doing? Make a little shout out.
Everyone.
Have we got some not connected to Neil Queen Bell 93? I mean, Neil Queen Bell got some connector if you want. This is on 172. 172, guys. Aspie, can you connect to Bell for me? Connect as much as you can, Sonic a pin. If you need to, or pretty much want to. As long as I'm not disguising one of my roses as Pretty Woman. What my point really is. This is my first one, picking grades number 5. Number 6, actually number 4, rather. It's always been the same. And that would be number 4 Sanita, number 3 Rinseed, number 2 Zohana. And my plan's gonna be my very first feature live coming up. So that's coming up very shortly.
Shared 3.
Oh, Director, hey! Director, good morning. Make a little shout out. SBK here. Can you connect the barrel, if you don't mind? Guys can drop super chats anytime we want. Well, one awesome community, the friends of the community, and also members of the community, if we like. It's coming out of YouTube and Reddit. Maybe something to solidify. Anything else is spectacular too. Alright, let's see if I can get out of this stupid hole right now. I'm going to pretty much stick with the full power, if anything, is to accept or also confirm. Probably would have had a little more extra wind on it. That's alright.
Nice on.
Alright guys, and top stories today, on a Saturday morning, from your awesome popular creator, Zach Dawson. Guys, can check out some reviews. Pretty much movie reviews. Nice pickup for a birdie. I needed maybe like a little bit of athleticism. Maybe something else, rather. But that's something to really get prepared. But I'll take it. Guys, and check out, guys, Confess Flips as a movie review. Also, guys, Street Fighter 6 reveals Street Fighter 6, guys, reveals something more to mix. Something more of a handful. Something to get right in.
Nice shot.
As it reveals, guys, the full launch roster. Pretty much main characters, main fighters, for example. So that's something to think about too. I'm not sure if I'm getting that game or not. I mean, I've heard some good things, especially the gameplay and also the fighting, the combat system.
Nice shot.
But, we'll see. Maybe something to look into. Maybe down the road, maybe down the line. Maybe something like that. But we'll see. Look, guys, 150. I'm going to go full power on this one.
Nice shot.
See if I can have something better. Not too bad from the hole, but I think 144. Instead of 145, rather. Let's go right about here. Go to maximum of 15. And I hate missing holes like that, guys. I mean, yes, I would have turned a little bit to the left, but or maybe instead of to the right. Well, guys, consider yourselves news. Good idea news, as always. Good way to spice some stuff up, and also has a cushion. Well, we placed 11th, guys, so we still have to work on something for our 5th, pretty much our 5th golf course, so. This golf is only, I mean, the very first one only has 5 courses only. Instead of having a nice bonus. Whatever is more to converse and also take in and also take on, for example. Maybe it needs something to solidify and also take in. Well, guys, we have another 20 to 25 minutes. That's actually 25 to... Actually, no, 23 to 28 minutes. Let's see if we can get a rematch with Raw real quick. Something I can really draw easy. Easy way to take his attention. Yeah, Raw, guys, does look nice, but he's not going to be nicer than me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do back T on course 4. Maybe we can try to solidify something better. And maybe get a nice migration, maybe like circulation. That way we can really confirm on it. Guys, my highest likes of 3 is 808. Mods, 357. And views, 1478. That's the highest I've ever had. Thanks to a lot of you guys. You guys are awesome, loving, caring, and supportive. And very trustworthy, as always, same point at the same time. So as I get through this morning, guys, next stream will be tomorrow morning for baseball, and then... she's busy this morning till 4:30, and then... I pretty much have some good time on my hands right now, so... I might just stay right where I'm at to go through today, so we have tons to think. But let's occupy too. Because I'm going to put it right about here. Go with my downer instead of upper. So that way there's a little bit of circulation. Circulation, but not much risky. Okay, I'm just throwing a little extra in hand. As long as it's not coming out of a bounty hunter meeting. Alright,
Nice
there we go,
on.
guys. Now we're intact. Okay, he's definitely gonna secure this hole now. It pretty much is. Not sure where this ball's going, but it may draw a little bit of tension, And that's the closest you can get right there. I'll take it. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link if it's okay. I'm going to... Okay, Tam Barack, how you doing? Like a little shout out.
Nice in.
Okay, FK Director, there you go. Go ahead and swap Bell's link again, guys, if you want to follow her. There you go. So alright, guys. I now have 357 mods in my 6 years on YouTube. I just made Director the newest mod. Very nice guy for our awesome community. And of pretty much our followers and our mods. Well, guys, I have a new total. I now have 358 mods now. So congratulations, FK Director. As long as it's not pronounced as John F. Kennedy. Especially if it is or it's not. But congratulations, Director. For being our 358th moderator. Congrats as always. Guys, never give up, never surrender, never say never. Well, one awesome community, one awesome group.
Nice shot.
And much more to deliver and hand in. That's always something to think about. And that's how we meet new creators, new friends, guys, one by one. Community members and new companions. Myself's been incredibly good, interesting, and more entertaining. And we're taking in as much as we can, farther than before. And we pretty much have much more to take in. Well, I pretty much got that sauce sloppy. But he's not making this one sloppy either way. Pretty much taking our strategy on it.
Nice.
As he has a little over 24 yards to go. And we can try something a little bit new, guys. We can try something not much to expose, at least. I'll go full 160.
Nice shot.
Get a little bit of wind behind it. And 2 months from the hole. But I'll take it.
Nice on.
It's not the same shots that I've been making, guys, but differently. I'll just go right about here. And... nice shot, got it.
Nice in.
I thought I was going to miss that one too, guys, but I'll take 32 yards. 32 feet, rather. But that's much more outstanding. Well, guys, I was looking at the counts between both of them.
Nice
My pun's at 4. Thank you guys so much for that. If you guys want to connect the Neo Queen belts, it's at 172. If you guys want to or not. Well, former record is 175. So, so yeah, guys, my pun's about to read work right now. So it works every other weekend, so not much to occupy, but good way to get regular pay, holiday pay every once in a while, and much more to the format for the most part, or pretty much anything to imaginary. Anything else that's not frustrating at this point in time. Well, guys, full power.
Nice shot.
Guys, baseball will be tomorrow morning, and that will be my next live stream, and then Monday morning, Skywalker. We got to do something involving that, guys. We really, really need to. Oh, as I say, we got to. See how we can really masturbate and also take a good observation. If one thing that can handle, if there's one thing that can handle, maybe just like a couple of them. A couple of them at least. Because I'm going to, this one's going to be head over heels. This one already is right now, so that one's going to be in hand, and I don't like it when it's in the water. First time being in the water, guys, instead of swimming. I mean, I haven't swum since, you know, after being out of high school. I'll say that. But good result. Wow. I'll take whatever it's more to take in between this guy, for example. I mean, the best sense I could probably think something is only a bogey, and I just let him go up to 2 up already. Instead of 3, he's already at 2 now. You're telling me, Kooky. I mean, the reason why I begin plenty of the stuff in hand is because, well, my stuff's been incredibly good. I don't have to worry about going through double digits that much. I mean, I go to Vivian, I go to some of you guys, our awesome community. and pretty much anything else that can help each other out.
Nice on.
All you gotta do, guys, is like, support, comment, and follow. We're one awesome community, and have 358 mods and our followers. That's all we gotta bring. Instead of what one person's doing, but what all of us are doing, you know? How we can really have entertainment, you know, strong interest, and also